Hello, leaders. Welcome to the Everyday Leader. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about wasting time. And I really believe that we should stop wasting time. Now, here's what I'm actually talking about. If you have people that are actually not happy, people that are quitting on you, if people are disengaged, then you are wasting their time in your one on ones. What are you doing in your one on ones is very important. Your one on ones are a great opportunity for you to actually be able to connect with your people to try and understand what is it that you want them to do and what they want from you. But a lot of the times we find one on ones as being this time consuming activity that's a tick box exercise that we actually, as leaders, don't have sometimes times for. But I do believe that with one-on-one, with consistent one-on-ones, you can actually change the team, change the culture of the team. You can actually bring the team around. One-on-ones do not succeed just because you go into a room and you sit with somebody and start talking. That's not what a one-on-one is. It's not about you ranting about something. It's not about them having a went over something. One-on-ones have a purpose, and they need to be done with a purpose. The purpose is whatever it is that you decide, but it has to be consistent. The way that I do my one-on-ones is that I have broken them down into different parts. So one of the parts, the first part would generally be about performance. So what has happened over the last month, and we talk about that, we discuss those results. And then we talk about development. Now that is a flow on from your performance where you can actually give people feedback about what it is that you need them to change or what is it that you need them to continue to do. Now what that does is it actually gives them the time to actually discuss with you what is happening and how is it that they're achieving their results or what is it that they're not being able to do. Then what you do is you take it forward and you talk about coaching in that same session as to what exactly is the coaching that is required or what is it that is that they want to learn or what is it that they want training on, things like that. And then I go into discussing the topics or discussing issues. Now, a lot of the times it is to do with something other than performance or to do with development. And so this is a great time that you actually discuss things with them. This also is a great time where you can actually bring in forward thinking. What that means is you look forward into a month with them, their month, and then you start to ask questions like, are there things that are going to impact you? Do you have leave planned? Do you have trainings and off-sites planned? Do you have people visiting that you might actually find disruptive? Things like that. What that does, it actually brings to forefront a lot of the things that they wouldn't have thought about. But when you do that, you're actually putting them in the driver's seat of their own month, of their own productivity, of their own challenges. This brings them to engagement and then it actually relates back into performance. If you have already thought about the fact that you're going to have a disruption, then how are you going to manage it? And that brings a certain amount of engagement and ownership within their own work. And that brings that sense of joy and happiness. What that does is also makes people understand that you are not just committed to the day to day, you're actually committed to them as an individual. And that is what a lot of people are quitting on nowadays, which is that people feel that they are not being looked after, they're just seen as a number. But when you do things like this, they actually feel like they're more than a number, and you are trying to make them more than just a number. And that is why one on ones are so important, but they're also so valuable. This is also a great time where you actually start to talk to them with senior people, especially. What is it that they see for themselves in the future? Now, if they are actually seeing something and they can set up a goal, which is long term or short term, then you can then start to introduce tasks and work that they can get to and they can achieve those goals. Again, bringing them back into making them feel that they are valued, that they are important. And that is what a power of one on one can actually do. But it has to be done consistently. It takes time, it takes effort, but it is to be done. So stop wasting people's time if you're just going to sit there and you're just going to do the tick box exercise, because that's not what this is about. Do the right thing, set the time up, make sure that you're not disturbed, and make sure that you actually give your people the time so that they can actually achieve what they want, and in turn, you achieve what you want.